Bavaria. Home to 12.9 million people, Bavaria is the largest of the German states, boasting clean air, castles, and is the birthplace of the blue gene and the X-ray. Wow. We shall need to gather our strength by consuming große Bratwurst und Schnitzel, as the daunting challenge of the Nürburgring Nordschleife awaits our budget bodge jobs. From there we shall wind our way through the country roads und Autobahns to Munich for the 200-year-old world-famous Oktoberfest for a well-earned beer or two. We cannot wait to experience all the famous German landmarks and sights on our premium-prepped, historic 90s superbikes. Das Budget Bike Battle! The Budget Bike Battle.
Right, so, bit of a problem. Don't tell Al. But it's shat itself, and I think it's just dirt in the carbs, but lo and behold, we're now running on 3 again. So I don't know what it is with me in 3-cylinder bikes, but anyway, this is the situation. So I've just managed to release these carbs, which was kind of fairly simple in the end, actually. I thought it would be more complicated than it was. But once you sort of know what tool you need to use, it wasn't that bad, actually. So I'm going to take these over to my mate Arthur, who's got an ultrasonic cleaning bath thing. Is ultrasonic the right word? Don't know, sounds good. So we're going to pull these apart and just have a little clean. I don't know what these dangleberries are. There's just sort of, I don't know, they weren't attached to anything. Is that right? Anyway, who bloody knows? So yeah, I'm going to go and do that right now. So let's fast forward to Arthur's house. We've arrived at Arthur's. What's going on?
So first things first then is to
remove... What are these?
Well, these are breathers. So these. Okay. So when we're talking about these diaphragms,
it's not attached to anything.
No. Well, when we're talking about these diaphragms, air has to move. So these allow the air at the top of the diaphragm to basically to move.
They're like little snorkels.
Yeah, they vent the carburetors to the atmosphere.
Let's not get too technical.
No. So get rid of that shit.
Okay, just pull them off.
Definitely worth getting a new one of those. And that doesn't look like a standard piece of pipe. At some point, someone's changed that and that.
They're supposed to be really lightly torqued in.
Yeah, they should only be light. Excuse me.
I said I went on the motorbike first.
We've interrupted their pee-wee time. So this in here is going to reveal all.
Yeah.
So normally there's quite a bit of crud in here. That doesn't look too bad.
So we've got quite a lot of crap in here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to see anything in here. So even if I saw like that spec, I mean, you've got to remember that all that stuff has to be capable of going through these jets. And so any of this is like, you know, bad medicine for these tiny jets.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty dirty, isn't it?
Yeah, very much. That's probably rubber residue that's coming through the breather rubbers, these guys here.
Right. Okay.
So we can have a look at some jets. I think we should definitely have a look at some jets because we're so far in now. I mean, to put things into perspective, so that's the size.
I can't even see through the hole.
No.
Anyway, that's not
well, anyway, it's like ridiculously small, right?
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're going to strip this all down, put it in the parts cleaner. It's all going to go bubbly, and then we're going to put it all back together.
We'll do a bubble video in a minute.
Yeah. All right. Bye. It's like when you put Scampi in the chip shop.
Mate, this is a sexy machine, I'm telling you. This is a sexy machine. This thing data logs there. You can actually see the water line was progressively higher because the bike will have been on its stand.
Side stand.
Like so. And there will have been appropriate levels of fuel in each one.
Yeah.
Amazingly.
Well, anyway, so we've cleaned this off. It's looking a lot better. We've checked it over. We're going to put it back together. Well, Arthur is, I'm not. And I'm going to try and fit it back on the bike. Which is all back together. And it's nice how that little cleaning machine gets all the grub off those springs and stuff in there. Thanks, man.
No worries.
Bosh. Right. Carbs back in. What an absolute bastard of a job. I didn't enjoy that at all. And I stood on my glasses. So that's made life even harder. But anyway, I think we're there now. Airbox is going to go back on now. It's really heavy, this airbox. I just checked inside there, it all looks good. So yeah, fingers crossed. If there is another issue, I think it must be crap in the tank, which I should probably check now really, but I don't know if I can be bothered. Right, let's get it back together. Right, well, it's back on. And it doesn't work, so I don't know what's going on. I've run up, I took the tank off, I thought it may be something to do with the fuel filter. I've rigged up this little gravity fed fuel line, and that hasn't made any difference. It still sounds like it's running on 3, so the only other place to look really is electrical, so coils and spark plugs, etc. I'm foxed. So yeah, I haven't taken the fuel filter or fuel pump out of here yet, but it runs exactly the same with the gravity fed one as the powered fuel pump. So I'm pretty sure it's not that. Well, let's see if it goes. I mean, might have a little bit left in the carbs, and you can see what's going on. Obviously, there's no prime for the fuel pump. And then it just dies. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Okay, potentially a clue. This cap it was soaked in water, so I don't know where that water's come from, but it's obviously sat down, or some sort of coolant or some sort of liquid is sat down in there. So that may explain a non-firing plug. So hopefully, let's whip the plugs out and investigate. But this is, I think, a potential lead, no pun intended. But this is a right pain in the dick hole, honestly. I've pulled all this shit out, all the little flappers. I'm just going to leave all the flappers off, I think. Because at least it's going to be quicker to get to on the side of the Autobahn. Or the Nürburgring. Yeah. Okay. Plug out. And I think it's fair to say I found the problem. Ready? Look at the state of this. Look at it. Gravel, rust, dirt. I mean, I'm concerned. Bad. Very bad. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that's the problem. So yeah. I mean, there's still water in it now. I don't understand how water's got locked in there. Gross. Right. Day 3 actually. It's piss wet, so we've got a rig under the back of the camper. Arthur's bought his clever, swishy carb balancing machine. All the plugs and stuff are done and seated. I've re-put all this back together now in there, so that shit will be nice. It's actually it's rooted much nicer now than it was, so that makes me feel good. And we're positive, aren't we, mate?
Fairly.
So yeah, let's warm her up and get going.
So let's start her up. It's not quite up to temperature yet, but it'll give me an idea.
Right, well, we're back together. I think we've sort of made an improvement. I think we definitely have, actually. Seems to be running all right. Now I'm just going to wait for this bloody rain to stop and then take it down the road. But I think we're good. Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
I won't get you on camera. I know you don't like it. Right, ridden it. It's still fucked. Interestingly, in this tank, I think someone's put this coating stuff inside it, and it's all flaking off. So it's got to be the only thing left now is that all that stuff is clogging up the filter down there. So tank off again, pull all the stuff out, pull all the shit off, and then have a look and see what's going on. For fuck's sake. FML. Right. Okay. I think this has got to be part of the problem for sure. See this? All that shit in there. Let me try and film it properly. Hang on. You see this under this filter? Look at all of this. This is this tank cleaning bullshit. Tank treatment stuff absolutely ruined everything. Appalling. Absolutely appalling. Why people buy this shit is beyond me. I don't understand. So now I've got to clean out all of this, clean out all of the tank with some old school, probably just some stones and some anti-rust remover shit, and to get rid of all this plastic shit. I mean, look at this, look at it. Look at it. You see that? Look at it. That's all inside that. Brilliant. Thanks, mate, whoever did this. Fucking hell. Okay, well, I've cleaned it all out. Well, I've cleaned as much of it out as I can, or all around the filter, cleaned the filter out. I was like, this is definitely going to sort it out. It's exactly the same. I don't even know how it could run with all of that shit around the filter. I don't even know how it could possibly fucking run. But it's made no difference. I mean, credit to the bike if it can run with all that shit around it. But I have no idea. I think we need James. We need James's expert help, because I don't know. We've tried everything, so I've got no idea. Maybe the coils look aftermarket. Maybe they're shitty, incorrect coils. They're not generating enough power. I don't know. That's my only next suspicion. Done everything else. All right. Bye. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the AM, and I've got the beast back there, and I'm just about to head off to go down to JHS Racing to try to sort out what the hell is going on with this bloody fueling tank stuff. So yeah, I'm going to hit the road and head on down to see James with his expert skills, and hopefully, please God, we can figure something out. I've also managed to, yesterday, I drove over to Gatwick to get a mate of mine, Big Dave, he's got a spare tank, so I've got that tank with me now, and on the outside it's a bit manky, but on the inside it's much, much better. Well, it's not covered in shit, which mine is, so we'll stick that tank on and use that, but it's only a loan, I'm not allowed to buy it. So, I still don't know what we're going to do. But anyway, let's get cracking. Shakalaka. Knacker. Randy Crewman Knacker. Made it. I've never been here so early. Anyway, we're here. This is the borrowed tank that I got off Big Dave. Outside it's not very pretty, but inside it's very nice, and the fuel pump is good and it works. The old tank is here, so I need to take off the cap and stuff like that. There's little rubbers and hoses and stuff, and I would quite like to test that pump as well on there to see if it's actually broken or not. But anyway, so yeah, cup of tea now, get ready, get the tools out, and it's going to be quite a long day today, I think. So good luck, baby. Good luck. Let's get you fixed. Let's get you fixed and proper. Yeah. Oh, Team Yamaha. Yeah. Okay, we're on. We are on the dyno. Wish us luck, basically. Just waiting for James to finish off some stuff this morning with customers. Bloody customers, honestly. You can say hello, James. Oh yeah. Right, so if you can hear me, all right, we're going to give her a little first run on idle. It doesn't sound too bad, but let's give her a little run and see if it's developing the same issues that I've been experiencing. Okay. So while we wait for it to warm up, then we're a bit fluffy down low, aren't we?
A bit fluffy, yeah. But you have fitted iridium plugs in it, so. Based upon experience, the standard plugs are more than good enough. If you change to iridium with the older coils, you haven't got that clean, high voltage spark in order to ascertain that crisp spark you get.
I mean, the coils are aftermarket as well, probably from some. weird, isn't it?
I think we've got a carburetor that's got to come off.
Yeah.
Definitely something going on there, Jan.
Right. So first stop, James doesn't like the plugs. He doesn't like iridium plugs, so I need to find out what the category number thing is in this book, and then I'll get those in. So let's do that. I'm not very good at looking things up. I'll tell you that right now. It's probably easier if I don't do it looking through the lens of a camera, so yeah. I'll be back shortly, viewers. Okay. Toil and struggle this. But at least I'm doing some bloody work, sort of. This man's doing most of it.
I'm doing something else now.
That's not it.
No, I know, but I thought I'd slot it in between.
Right, they're off. They're inside us.
You'll be inside me in a minute.
Oh, well, I hope so. That's the only reason I came down. She's having a whittle. I mean, we've had these tubes off. We've had these out. We've had the diaphragms out. We've had... What else have we had out? All of it, basically. Right, well...
I want to have a look at where we are with it all. See?
Okay, well, you have a little moment, assess. I'm going to go back in, put the plugs in, and then we're efficient. All right, bye.
Bye.
Obviously, the carbs are off. This comes with a load of annoying plates and stuff, which you've got to remove and get around. However, the previous guy who's been in here, actually, it's kind of helpful, has cut through this, so you don't have to rewire every single plug. So that's something I might thank him for. Although he did snap a bolt off. Anyway, the plugs are down in here, so pain in the arse, but let's get them out. Right, flash forward. Done this up, nice and tight. These cables were just shit. Whoever put them on were just falling apart, so we've re-insulated those. That's quite a nice, tidy job there.
You've massively improved that, haven't you?
Yeah, hang on, here we go.
That's a lot better, isn't it?
It's a lot better, a bit tidier. So we can see what we're doing. And these cables are a bit more free. Don't want them to be snagging on anything, do we?
What? Is that an ice cream lollipop or no?
That's an ice cream lollipop, yeah.
Well, we're going to get some O-rings.
Okay, and where do we get those from?
Well, I'm having a look in the bottom box now. I've gone upstairs and searched. We might have to pull small carburetors apart.
Let me try and focus on it. It's a tiny little... It's like trying to focus on a owl's penis. There we go.
An inverted button mushroom.
So we need 4 of those.
Yeah. 4 of these little O-rings that go in there.
Okay. Right. Just been to Fowler's. Got the O-rings. So let's stick them in. See what happens. Okay. Carbs back on. Airbox back on. Fuel line rigged up. So let's go and get the master and get him to turn me on. Right, it's the moment of truth now. What do you reckon? Are you confident?
No.
No, nor am I.
No, I think
I'm not confident, only because this beautiful machine...
Yeah, but at least now, if you put
well, we
it
know
down there-
when now it needed to be done, right?
Yeah, it was fuckered. It was bamboozled.
Cable's not connected. It's not connected.
Yeah, we're going to get this ferret side off and open the valve up.
So this is the X-up valve, which is not operational because it's not attached to anything.
Why didn't James put another run? See it go.
Spunking my monkey everywhere.
Spunking the monkey. Right, I reckon this is it now, James.
No exhaust on the ferret or anything?
No, not this time. looking promising, very promising. Fucking hell. Wow, okay. All is not lost. Thank God, okay. I think we've got to the bottom of the problem now. So James has just gone upstairs to find, see if they've got a better air filter, and then it's a bit of a balance in the carbs, and then we're good to fucking go. Thank God. Bellissimo. Praise Allah. We are there, I think. I shouldn't speak too soon, but I'm confident. Yes! Yes! Okay, so we're airbox back on now. Give it a proper run. The batteries just went on my big camera, so I'm doing this on my phone. But we've got 100 brake horsepower.
At the wheel.
That's about right for one of these, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
And what about mixturing and...
Yeah, we'll have a little balance up now. I'll put my vacuum gauges on and...
Oh, but hallelujah. We're on now. We're on. I was about to throw it in the bin. But no, I wasn't. I love you. But I told you this man had sorted it out. Right, hallelujah. It's done. We're good. Balanced as good as we're going to get it. And yeah, ready to go now. Thank the Lord, and thanks James. I mean, God, without him, I don't know what we'd have done, or the JHS team in general. So yeah, now we're just going to put her back together, tidy her up. I suppose just to focus on why the shock is so bad. I'll do it tomorrow. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. Thanks for watching, guys. 100 horsepower, happy with that. Runs nice, sounds nice. Yeah. Let's see how the Fireblade fares.